Hey, and welcome back. Just a quick update where we've gone and what we did. So we came to Shark initially from over here, and then we cut back this way to this area here, what's called the Grid Complex. Just to kind of give you an update on like what I did since I last recorded. There's some some specific research artifacts as we were in the area, and it's really easy to grab. Um, so I wanted to go down here and just get it since we were kind of passing by, so to say. Kind of like a road trip. Hey, there's the world's giant ball of yarn. Let's go take a look at it. We went to see the grid, the workshop complex, just to check it out, and just because I knew there was some stuff there we could get. And what I was looking for specifically, I think it's in Reds. And yeah, we have some engineering or research artifact called engineering research, which we're going to need soon. So because we're actually going to start doing research. Um, finally, so that's why I swung over there. And now, oh, there's some cool stuff happened. This is the Lost in Ashlands thing that's going on. So we'll be here while that happens. I'm not going to pay attention. We're just going to move on. Um, but anyways, what was I going to say? Oh, so the other thing I wanted to talk about real quick. That's what we did. That's why we're here. We're just resting up at the in the swamp here to get back to health from some, a little few encounters with some animals and stuff that we hit between here and there, and then we're gonna head out and finally keep up with our plan to go do research and go find more research artifacts and all that good stuff. So, anyways, we're here in the swamp hanging out, and I just realized I don't remember at some point in time recently I just renamed my faction. So I just wanted to show you that. If you want to do that, you can go to the squad menu. If you have the map up, you can always get to all these different menus. But on your faction menu, you can change your name. So you can call your faction whatever you want. I just call them the Scramblers because it just occurred to me we've been just scrambling all over the map on this playthrough. So it's kind of I don't know, it just seemed to be fitting. So that's what we call ourselves for now. And then also on this menu, I haven't ever talked about, but you can also see your relationships with any faction that you've encountered thus far and see what the status of it is. So you can see like the Starving Bandits we're at -36. The Holy Nation, remember we joined the Flotsam Ninjas, that's at -78. Shinobi Thieves normally would be 100. It's still green, so they're still my ally, but I don't know why it went down. Maybe because I stole a backpack from one of the dead guys when back in Hing or Heft or wherever it was that we did that. And then there's Flotsam Ninjas we're friendly with. A lot of the bandits and cannibals, things of that nature, they'll be just red automatically. But this is how you can check that relationship status and see if it's getting higher. There's different things you can do in game to affect your relationship with different factions and whatnot. So that's just where you can see what it is and kind of review it if you want to. Anyways, but that's pretty much it. We're just going to move on from here. I just wanted to talk about that faction menu because this early game, you're probably not something you really need to look at. Oh yeah, the other thing too, I'll point out, this becomes more key later. This is telling me whatever's going on with that attack on the city. I think it's just letting me know there's some activity happening and whatnot, and events that are upcoming. But generally, like once you build a base and things, you'll get notified that. Or you can check back here. It doesn't always notify you, so sometimes you want to just keep an eye on this and check it. Well, it'll become more important when we actually build our own outpost. But you can see if there's like an upcoming bandit raid coming towards your base. It'll tell you when it's going to happen. So when you first start playing, it's not really clear that that's here. And sometimes it'll say like messages like this at the bottom, and you'll notice it, or it'll tell you that that's happening. Sometimes you might like some things are happening. I'm not even paying attention to Kenshi. I just have it running in the background. So like I might not even notice it. So I do go check this every once in a while to see what's happening or what might be upcoming because you can be more prepared is my point if you know what's about to happen. And the game does tell you, but it's not always, in my opinion, super obvious about it, if that makes sense. So it's good to check this every once in a while when you're home at your base because it'll usually give you like a 1 day or a couple days notice that hey, there's so and so is going to arrive, the Holy Nation, such and such attack, and some of the attacks have specific names on them that'll kind of get indicate to you that whether it's going to be a really intense assault on your base or a lesser one or whatnot. But it'll give you an idea. At least you can do some preparation in ahead of time, or be prepared and kind of know that they're coming and when they're going to come. So that's kind of nice to know. But anyways, that's all about the. This is kind of just really about the faction thing and the fact that we got some engineering research, and we're moving away from here and finally getting back to our base. By the way, I'll just mention this real quick. It's day 38. I've only researched through tech level 1 because while we were in Mongrel, you could probably be almost done with research. Or at least at pretty high level. There's 6 research levels, 1 through 6, and I've been done, pretty much done with tech level 5 by this point in other playthroughs. So we're just doing it really slowly. There's no hurry or anything like that. It just depends on how you're playing or whatnot. But you could get a lot more tech and a lot even higher fighting skills and stuff like that. I've been just sort of collecting people and wandering about, and calling myself the scramblers because we're scrambling all over the map and running all over the place. So anyways, that's it for now, and we'll till next time. Hopefully, we'll be back at the way station.